Hi, I'm Dylan Turner. I'm the Provincial Projects and RASP Lead for Rupertsland Institute, Métis Training to Employment Services.
And I'm Bernie Jolly. I'm Mobile Services Coordinator. And I've been asked to work with Dylan on this Voyageur Trades Program. And we're pretty excited about getting this thing going. So I guess, Dylan, my thought is like, why are we doing this? Like, what's the difference between what we're doing with this program and what we've done in the past?
Well, for a lot of years, basically since its inception, Rupertsland has been supporting apprentices, Métis apprentices, usually through tuition supports as well as for their books when they go into their technical training. However, we felt that there was more we could be doing, and we consulted with employers and apprentices, and we developed another program. It's an employer incentive program, which uh, helps employers with the costs of onboarding new apprentices. And in talking with employers, there was another gap we wanted to address, and that was actually sponsorship of first year apprentices. There's a struggle, especially if you don't have the networks, to get that first round of experience that'll make you a worthwhile investment for an employer if you're coming with nothing behind you and no experience. And so with the Voyageur Trades Program, Rupertsland is now looking to actually get those first crucial 500 to 1,000 hours for apprentices.
It's a change, hasn't it, from the past, because historically people would come on to the RV and we would be talking to our advisors there and stuff. And the first question they would say is, you need to find an employer. And then you can go into the trades, like get a job, and then you can do the school part. Has that changed?
Well, I think what's changed is the labor market for apprentices and trades these days. It's become a lot more pressure. There's a lot of demand for these skills, but not a lot of opportunity for people who aren't already within that network to be able to go out and get this job. And so with Rupertsland, what we wanted to do with this program is just offset that new challenge and provide opportunities to get more of our citizens involved into the trades.
Are we expecting this type of thing to get started pretty soon, or what are we thinking?
Our hope is to start bringing in our first set of apprentices early in 2026. We're still working on all of the background that we need to get done to ensure that we're in a place to be able to do that. But that is our hope, that within the next few months, we will be able to recruit and sponsor our first number of apprentices.
So what will this look like as far as it'll be will we, obviously we're going to have a facility, correct? Because I'm working on that part of it. I'm looking for finding a facility to do this. So we will have probably three of the trades, correct?
We're focusing very small at this point. Basically, the home building industry, we're looking at framing carpenters, plumbers, and electricians. Those will be the first three trades that we're looking to support. We will be recruiting for 3 journeypersons with the skills as well as the outlook and the viewpoints of a mentor to come in. Now, this isn't just going to be about getting in there and getting a job done. This is going to be about getting that job done while providing as much mentorship and experience to a new apprentice as you are able to do. And so that's a big focus for the kind of journey people that we'll be looking to recruit. Underneath each of those journey persons, we will have a couple of apprentices who will begin their sponsorship under there. And while they are working through those hours, we will work behind the scenes to try to find a more permanent sponsor for them once they're ready to actually progress into their full sponsorship and the rest of their apprenticeship.
So as we're building this training center, we're obviously going to have some systems set up so a plumber can teach plumbing stuff, an electrician can teach electrical stuff, and carpentry can teach carpentry stuff. So there'll be some in-house training, as well as what type of other work will we be doing?
Well, this is what I think is going to separate our program from a lot of what's out there right now is we'll be working with other Métis organizations within the Ottawa Métis government, other community organizations, and really anywhere that Métis people gather. These spaces tend to be nonprofit spaces. They don't always have the budget required to do work on their assets and their buildings that need to be done. And this is where our program will come in. We will work with these organizations to provide the services and the skills required to do the renovations. They just need to provide the materials required for it. And we'll work together to ensure that these spaces are brought up to the standard that these organizations are looking for, while at the same time providing much needed experience to our apprentices.
So the journeymen will be working on a 2-on-1 basis, so they'll be able to do a lot of mentoring and coaching and getting things done, and really be able to monitor the jobs, I guess.
That is our goal, yeah, is to be able to have the journey persons there to do the role of the journey person, ensuring that the work is being done properly on site and with the highest quality that we can muster. as well as provide that mentorship experience to these apprentices. So it's not just going to be pulling wire and sweeping floors for the electrical apprentices. They'll actually be on the job doing practical experience that will make them valuable at small and medium-sized businesses.
So where are we going to get these apprentices?
Well, that's where videos like this will come in handy. We're going to be recruiting from anyone who is a citizen of the Otipemisiwak Métis government, meets with the eligibility criteria, and has an interest in the trades. It'll just be an open application system, same as any others. They will come to our offices, express their interest, and then we will set them up with the opportunities that are available within the program. Now, we'll only be able to recruit the maximum amount of apprentices one journey person is able to mentor at one time, which for these trades is 2, so that'll be 6 sponsored apprentices. But there'll also be opportunities to come in for labor positions down the road. That'll set you up for the opportunity to explore these 3 trades, decide which one is the best fit for you, and when an opening comes, you transition neatly into that apprenticeship opening. Well, I'd provide my advice to secondary students looking at what to do after graduation. Come to our offices anyway, speak with one of our Métis advisors or one of our job coaches. They're fantastic at career exploration. They can help you determine a path that suits both your personality, your traits, your skills, and everything else that's required to find a fulfilling position. If that happens to be the trades, that's a perfect opportunity to sign up for that. For this program specifically, for the journey people, if they're looking to get into this role, just keep an eye out on our social media. We'll be announcing once these positions are open for people to apply to, and jump on it. If you feel like you can provide more of a mentorship role in a different position than the one you currently have, then that's the person we're looking for to bring the next generation of Métis tradespeople out.
So what are the odds of one of these apprentices actually getting another job after they leave us?
Well, that's the goal. They won't be leaving us until either they're ready for their first year of their training, in which case we'll sponsor them through their technical training, and when they come up from that, they'll work with one of our advisors to find that second employer. Ideally, though, they'll be leaving us long before they're ready for their training, because through partnerships, we'll be looking to find permanent sponsors for these apprentices as they come through. It's a lot harder to find a role in a small and medium-sized business if you're not bringing any practical experience or skill sets to it. And so by providing this opportunity to actually get some of that time under your belt, that makes them more marketable to these companies and a better chance that they'll find a proper sponsor.
Good. So we're looking for journey persons, we're looking for apprentices, and we're also looking for work to be done so people can identify work that they need done in these nonprofit or Métis organizations. Correct?
Absolutely. So keep an eye on our socials. We'll be announcing all of that stuff as we're ready to take it on.
Cool. Well, that was nice visiting with you.
You as well, Bernie. Always a pleasure.
Right on.